Mental toughness. Mental toughness begins where comfort ends. Life will challenge you, that's a certainty. Pain, setbacks, and failures are not signs that you're on the wrong path, they are proof that you're pushing yourself beyond your limits. When things get hard, most people retreat. But those with mental toughness lean into the struggle. They understand that pain is a teacher, not an enemy. Every difficult moment carries a lesson about resilience, patience, and strength. It's easy to feel strong when things are going well. But real strength is revealed when life gets messy. When you're tired, overwhelmed, and tempted to quit, that's when you have the opportunity to grow. The struggle is not the end of your journey, it's the foundation upon which mental toughness is built. To develop mental toughness, you must stop seeing discomfort as a threat. Start seeing it as an invitation to grow. When life knocks you down, don't ask, "Why me?" Ask, "What is this teaching me?" The struggle is not there to break you, it's there to strengthen you. Mental toughness is not about avoiding hardship, it's about embracing it. It's about understanding that failure is not a signal to stop but a lesson to adjust. It's about choosing to rise every time you fall. When you hit a wall, you have two options: surrender or push forward. Those with mental toughness always choose the latter. It's easy to be motivated when the path is clear and the results are visible. But true strength is shown when nothing seems to be working, yet you persist. Mental toughness is built in the dark, in the moments when no one is watching, and you have every reason to quit but don't. The key is to redefine your relationship with struggle. Stop fearing failure. Stop avoiding discomfort. Every challenge you face is shaping you into someone stronger, wiser, and more capable. Growth doesn't happen in comfort, it happens when you push yourself beyond your perceived limits. You are not weak because you struggle. You are growing because you keep going. Mental toughness is not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about getting up one more time than you fall. It's about choosing courage over comfort, strength over surrender, and resilience over retreat. So the next time life challenges you, don't shy away. Lean into it. Face it head on. Let the struggle sharpen you, not break you. Mental toughness isn't built in moments of comfort, it's built when you decide to rise even when it hurts. Mental toughness starts in the mind. The way you think shapes the way you act. If you want to develop mental strength, you have to take control of your thoughts. Your mind can either push you forward or hold you back, the choice is yours. When faced with a challenge, your mind will either tell you, "You can't do this," or, "You've got this." The difference isn't the challenge itself, it's the story you tell yourself about it. Mentally tough people don't let doubt control them. They silence the negative thoughts and replace them with empowering ones. Mastering your mindset means becoming aware of your internal dialogue. Pay attention to how you speak to yourself when things get tough. Are you encouraging yourself, or are you tearing yourself down? Your mind will believe what you tell it, so speak strength into your life, even when you don't feel strong. Fear and self-doubt are natural, but they don't have to control you. Mental toughness means feeling fear and moving forward anyway. It means recognizing the negative thoughts but not letting them dictate your actions. Instead of focusing on what could go wrong, focus on what could go right. Visualization is a powerful tool for building mental toughness. See yourself succeeding before you even begin. Imagine yourself overcoming obstacles, staying calm under pressure, and finishing strong. Your mind can't tell the difference between a real experience and an imagined one, so train it to expect success. But mindset alone isn't enough, it has to be reinforced through action. Confidence grows through experience. Every time you face a challenge and overcome it, you reinforce the belief that you are capable. Action strengthens the mind. The more you step into discomfort, the more mentally tough you become. Mental toughness also means staying present. Worrying about the future or obsessing over the past drains your mental strength. Focus on the task in front of you. Break down big challenges into smaller, manageable steps. Win the moment, and then win the next one. Another key part of mastering your mindset is emotional control. Life will throw unexpected challenges at you: setbacks, criticism, failure. Mentally tough people don't let their emotions dictate their response. They remain calm and focused, even when everything around them feels chaotic. Developing mental toughness means becoming the master of your mind, not its slave. Don't let negative thoughts or emotions control you. Acknowledge them, but don't let them define you. Remind yourself that you are strong, capable, and resilient, not because you never struggle, but because you refuse to give up. Your mindset is your foundation. Strengthen it, train it, protect it. Mental toughness is not about avoiding challenges, it's about mastering the way you think about them. When you learn to control your mind, you learn to control your outcome. So when life tests you, don't fear the challenge, rise to meet it. Your mind is stronger than you think. You are stronger than you know. Mental toughness isn't built overnight, it's forged through consistent action and unwavering discipline. Motivation will come and go, but discipline is what keeps you moving forward when motivation fades. Success isn't about grand moments of inspiration, it's about the small, daily choices you make. Waking up early when you'd rather sleep. Putting in the extra effort when no one is watching. Staying focused when distractions are everywhere. Mental toughness thrives in the quiet moments when you choose to push yourself even when it's uncomfortable. Discipline means doing what needs to be done, even when you don't feel like doing it. It's easy to work hard when you're motivated and energized. But mental strength is built when you keep going despite feeling tired, uninspired, or frustrated. Discipline is about showing up every day, not just when you feel like it. Consistency is the foundation of mental toughness. Small, consistent actions over time lead to massive results. It's not about working harder for a day or a week, it's about committing to the process, even when progress feels slow. Mental toughness is trusting the process, knowing that each small step is building momentum toward your goal. Set a routine and stick to it. Establish habits that align with your goals, and make them non-negotiable. Remove the decision-making process from your daily routine. If you plan to work out at 6 a.m., don't ask yourself if you feel like it, just do it. Discipline is about reducing the mental resistance that comes with indecision. Mental toughness also requires learning how to handle setbacks without losing momentum. When things don't go as planned, don't let it derail you. Adjust, refocus, and keep moving. Resilience is not about avoiding failure, it's about recovering quickly and staying committed. Mentally tough people don't seek comfort, they seek progress. That means being willing to endure temporary discomfort for long-term success. You have to be willing to do the hard things, even when they feel impossible. Growth happens when you push through the resistance, not when you back away from it. There's a reason why so few people reach their true potential, because discipline is hard. It's not glamorous, and it's not easy. But it's the secret weapon of the mentally tough. The difference between those who succeed and those who don't is often not talent, it's the ability to stay disciplined when things get hard. Accountability plays a huge role in building mental toughness. Hold yourself to a higher standard. Keep the promises you make to yourself. If you say you're going to do something, do it. Every time you follow through on your word, you reinforce trust in yourself. Every time you break a promise, you weaken that trust. Developing mental toughness also means understanding the balance between rest and work. Discipline isn't about burning yourself out, it's about knowing when to push and when to recover. Rest is not weakness, it's part of the process. True discipline means listening to your body and mind, knowing when to work hard and when to step back. Mental toughness is the ability to show up consistently, even when no one else believes in you. It's about staying committed to your goals, even when the results aren't showing yet. It's about trusting that the work you put in today will pay off tomorrow. Success isn't built on moments of greatness, it's built on consistent, disciplined effort over time. So commit to the process. Train your mind to push through resistance. Stay disciplined when it's hard. Be consistent when it's boring. Mental toughness is not about intensity, it's about consistency and discipline, day after day. Title: Mental Toughness. Fear and self-doubt are the biggest barriers to mental toughness. They whisper in your ear, telling you that you're not good enough, that you'll fail, that you don't have what it takes. Overcoming them doesn't mean they disappear, it means you learn to act in spite of them. Fear is a natural response to uncertainty, but it doesn't have to control you. Mentally tough people feel fear just like everyone else, but they don't let it stop them. They face it head-on, knowing that growth lies on the other side of fear. The first step to overcoming fear is recognizing it for what it is, a signal, not a stop sign. Fear is your mind's way of protecting you from discomfort and risk. But the truth is, most of the things you fear will never happen. And even if they do, you are stronger than the outcome. Self-doubt thrives in uncertainty. When you step into new territory, whether it's pursuing a dream, starting a new challenge, or recovering from failure, your mind will try to protect you by convincing you that you're not ready. But mental toughness means recognizing that you don't need to feel ready to take action. Courage comes from action, not from waiting for confidence to arrive. Mentally tough people don't wait until they feel fearless, they act while fear is present. They understand that courage is not the absence of fear, it's the decision to move forward despite it. Confidence is not something you wait for, it's something you build by taking action over and over again. Fear creates mental walls, but those walls are only as strong as you allow them to be. Start challenging your fear. Take small steps toward what scares you. If you fear speaking in public, start by speaking to a small group. If you fear failure, take on a project where mistakes are expected. The more you face fear, the more you realize that it has no real power over you. Self-doubt, like fear, is just a thought, and thoughts can be challenged and replaced. When your mind tells you, you can't do this, replace it with, I am capable. I've prepared for this. I will figure it out. Positive self-talk isn't about lying to yourself, it's about training your mind to focus on strength and possibility rather than weakness and limitation. One of the most effective ways to combat self-doubt is to keep track of your wins. Write down the challenges you've overcome. Remind yourself of the obstacles you've already faced and conquered. Your past victories are proof that you are capable of handling whatever comes next. Mentally tough people also understand that failure is not personal. Failing doesn't mean you are a failure, it means you are growing. Every successful person has faced failure. The difference is that they didn't let failure define them, they used it to refine them. Fear and self-doubt lose their power when you shift your focus from outcome to effort. You can't always control the outcome, but you can control your effort, your preparation, and your response. Focus on what you can control, and let go of the rest. Mental toughness means accepting that fear and doubt will always be present, but they don't have to dictate your life. Courage is not about feeling fearless, it's about acting despite fear. Confidence is not about never doubting yourself, it's about trusting yourself enough to keep moving forward. So the next time fear creeps in, don't fight it, face it. Acknowledge the doubt, then act anyway. Prove to yourself that fear and self-doubt are not stronger than your will. Growth happens when you decide to move forward, even when fear tries to hold you back. Pressure reveals who you truly are. When the stakes are high and the margin for error is small, mental toughness becomes your greatest weapon. It's not about avoiding pressure, it's about learning how to perform and thrive when it matters most. Pressure can either sharpen you or break you, the outcome depends on your mindset and preparation. Mentally tough people don't fear pressure, they embrace it. They see high-stakes moments not as threats, but as opportunities to rise. The key to thriving under pressure is preparation. Confidence under pressure comes from knowing you've put in the work. It's not about hoping you'll succeed, it's about knowing you've earned the right to succeed. Preparation breeds confidence. When you've rehearsed, trained, and sharpened your skills, pressure becomes an environment where you can excel. Mental toughness under pressure also comes from controlling your focus. Pressure creates noise, distractions, doubts, and stress, but mentally tough people know how to tune it out. Focus on the task, not the outcome. Focus on the process, not the result. When your mind starts racing, bring yourself back to the present moment. Breathing is one of the most effective ways to control pressure. When the adrenaline spikes and your heart rate increases, take a deep breath. Slow down your breathing. Center yourself. Controlled breathing calms your mind and sharpens your focus. Visualization is another powerful tool under pressure. Before a high-stakes moment, visualize yourself succeeding. See yourself handling challenges with calm and confidence. Your mind will follow the blueprint you create, so give it a positive one. Mentally tough people also have short memories when it comes to mistakes. When you're under pressure, you can't afford to dwell on failure. If you miss a shot, make a mistake, or stumble, reset and refocus. The next moment is more important than the last one. Pressure creates two kinds of people, those who crumble and those who rise. The difference is not talent or luck, it's mental toughness. Pressure is not your enemy, it's your proving ground. It's the arena where you discover what you're truly capable of. Pressure doesn't mean you have to be perfect. Mentally tough people don't aim for perfection, they aim for focus and execution. They know that mistakes will happen, but they trust themselves to recover. Resilience under pressure is about staying calm, making adjustments, and keeping your mind focused on the next play, the next step, the next opportunity. Mental toughness means staying calm when others panic. It means sticking to your plan when others abandon theirs. It means trusting your preparation and refusing to let pressure steal your focus. Success under pressure is not about luck, it's about training yourself to thrive when the moment demands it. When the pressure is on and the outcome is uncertain, remember this: you've trained for this. You've earned this moment. Trust yourself, stay focused, and execute. Pressure doesn't break the mentally tough, it reveals them. Mental toughness is not about being the strongest, smartest, or most talented person in the room. It's about being the one who refuses to quit. It's about building resilience through struggle, sharpening your mind through discipline, overcoming fear through courage, and thriving under pressure through preparation. It's about knowing that setbacks are not permanent, that failure is not final, and that you are capable of handling more than you think. Mental toughness is not a destination, it's a lifestyle. It's a choice you make every day to face challenges head-on, to silence doubt, and to rise stronger after every fall. So when life tests you, when you face adversity, fear, and pressure, remember who you are. You are mentally tough. You are resilient. You are stronger than any obstacle in front of you. You've trained for this. You are ready for this. Now rise, and show the world what mental toughness looks like.